Okay, so lots going on in the war in Ukraine. The first thing was the big announcement on Friday that the Pentagon intends to send cluster munitions to Ukraine. Now, this is very controversial because munitions have been banned by quite a few countries. There was what was it? It was like a treaty that was signed. Although the United States did not sign this, neither did Russia, to ban cluster munitions. Tell us first of all, what are cluster munitions? Why are they controversial? And what is the significance of the U.S. wanting to send these over to Ukraine?
We're talking about bomblets. They look about the size of a baseball, and you may have inside one munition 50 to 100 of these, and they are supposed to explode on contact with whatever they strike after they break out of the warhead that fires them from an artillery system. Actually speaking, to understand why we're doing what we're doing, you really need to keep in mind two things. First is desperation. We've largely run out of any more 155 millimeter high explosive ammunition to send. We don't have it. Neither do most of our allies. We've got backlogs that will take months to fill these requirements. The DPCIM, in other words, these bomblets are available, so we're sending them. Number two, they're not that effective. They're really designed for soft targets. In other words, they're designed principally to maim or harm human beings, destroy tents, destroy light structures, trucks, Humvees. They were devised after Vietnam as a means of dealing with large numbers of people spread over an area in jungle terrain. We weren't able to get to them with precision munitions because we didn't have that much precision then. So the bomblets were useful. Today, we have precision with virtually every munition. It gives you accuracy for point detonation. So you really don't need the bomblets per se. And frankly, in 1991, our experience with them was very mixed. They were actually more trouble to us than they were worth, because after we in armored formations moved through them, where there were many, many duds, they had no impact on us. They couldn't hurt us in an armored fighting vehicle, but they did enormous damage to the wheeled traffic that followed us. And so we continually asked people, don't use this anymore. And then after the war, of course, we treated numerous children and people, just residents of towns and villages that had accidentally stumbled on these things or picked up one of these thinking that it was something you could toss. It exploded and did damage. So there are a lot of good reasons why countries have said, no, stop using this. And right now, the United Kingdom and Germany, I know, have both said, we don't want any part of this. And I happen to agree with them.